Indian cricketer Rishabh Pant has sustained injuries after his car collided with the divider and caught fire while he was travelling from Delhi to Roorkee at about 5:30 this morning on his way to surprise his mother in order to spend New Year's with her. He was in Dubai and according to what Pant has said, he dozed off while driving and as a result the car collided with the divider and caught fire. Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami has taken information from officials about the injured cricketer in that vehicle accident and has given instructions to ensure all possible arrangements for his proper treatment and has said that all those and as far as the treatment is concerned, that will be free of cost to the cricketer. While wishing a speedy recovery, the Chief Minister says that all the expenses of his treatment would be borne by the state government. If an air ambulance is required, it should also be arranged. We have Rika Roy joining us on the phone line. Rika, we do know that Rishabh Pant just had got back from Dubai and he was on his way to Roorkee from Delhi. Now we are hearing that Rishabh Pant has said that he perhaps dozed off on the wheel because he had just landed into Delhi. Is what led to that accident?
Well, Divya, this is what we have learned from our police sources. Maybe Rishabh told the police officer present that he dozed off for a few seconds, and as a result, his car went and rammed into the divider, and that caused the accident. The car went up in flames in minutes, and he had to break one of the window. He had to break the windshield basically to escape. The cricketer received injuries on his head and on his leg as well, but the extent of the injuries are still not known. He is getting treatment right now at the Max Hospital in Dehradun, where he was taken to. He reached Max Hospital at around 9:30 this morning. It's a very unfortunate incident. He was spending his Christmas with MS Dhoni and his family in Dubai, and then trying to take a brief break with his mother during the New Year. As you mentioned, that he was trying to surprise his mother by getting to his hometown during the New Year, but that did not happen. He was to report to the National Cricket Academy thereafter for some strength and conditioning sessions. Rishabh has been dropped from the T20 and the ODI team because of his fitness issues. He was asked by the selectors to get in shape before the Australians come to India for a test series. But right now, given his status, given how injured he is, which we are going to, of course, know in a few hours once the hospital releases a medical bulletin, we'll be able to button and tell our viewers how long Rishabh Pant will be out of cricket. But I must emphasize, Divya, that despite the injuries, despite the narrow escape, Rishabh Pant is safe and he's fine.
Right, but if you take a look as to the visuals on our screens right now, Rika, that the situation as far as the car is concerned, I mean, if you look at the impact of that accident of that Mercedes car on its way to Roorkee from the national capital, this incident and this accident which took place at about 5:30 around the border, Rishabh Pant going on to say that he dozed off on the wheel, something that could naturally happen to anyone given the fact that he had just travelled, he had, come into India from Dubai. Rika, fortunately and thankfully, Rishabh Pant is safe, and that impact of that accident could have been a lot worse given the situation. If we take into account, look at that car and the visuals on your screens. Rika, the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand has decided in order to assist in any sort of situation, even if an air ambulance was needed, given the fact that he's in Dehradun at the AIIMS hospital, maybe if he needs to be brought into Delhi, they are providing him with all sort of assistance.
Yes, if he needs to be brought into Delhi, then he will take the assistance of the air ambulance. But right now, it seems that things are under control and he will be treated at Max Hospital in Dehradun. If there is further requirement, if he needs further medical assistance, then they will decide to shift him to Delhi. For now, Rishabh Pant will remain in Dehradun. That's what we are hearing.
Right. Thank you so much, Rika. We will keep tracking this story. And for now, we're wishing Rishabh Pant a speedy recovery.
Now to the other big story, we now have CCTV footage of that moment of accident of cricket star Rishabh Pant. There you can see that CCTV footage that shows the accident that Indian cricketer Rishabh Pant went through. Now he's injured after his car collided with a divider and it caught fire while he was travelling from Delhi to Uttarakhand at around 5:30 a.m. this morning. What we know till now is that he dozed off while driving and the car then lost balance, and that's when the car hit the divider and then it caught fire, as you can see in that CCTV footage in those visuals on your screen. Now, Rishabh Pant, as we are told till now, that he dozed off, and that's why the car lost balance at this point. At that point, we are joined by Vedant as well for more on this, and there you can see the visuals of the car, of what's left of it after it caught fire. Vedant, what more details do we have with respect to the kind of injuries that Rishabh Pant has? What does his condition look like till now, and what were the causes for this accident?
Well, Priyanshi, what we know so far from sources is that he was traveling from Delhi to Uttarakhand when his car hit a divider, and his Mercedes, in fact, caught fire after the collision. And he's of course suffered burn injuries. That's what we are being told now. But his condition is not serious. That's what the police as well as hospital sources have confirmed to us. Now, remember, he lost control of the car and he dozed off while driving. That's what being told. That's what is being told by the police. And we also know that he was alone in the car at the time the accident took place, and he broke the windscreen of the car, the window, to escape. And he's of course now being referred to the Max Hospital in Dehradun. As far as the plastic surgery is concerned, we are still trying to ascertain that claim. As far as sources in the Max Hospital say, no such thing has been mentioned in the referral from the Roorkee Hospital, so that is not confirmed as of now. What we know that he's sustained burn injuries and they are not very serious.
परिजनों से मिलने के लिए, और ऋषभ पंत का स्वयं मानना है कि संभवतः झपकी आने के कारण ये दुर्घटना हुई होगी, लेकिन अभी बाकी सभी पहलुओं से भी जानकारी की जा रही है।
कैसी हालत है सर उनकी?
उन्हें कुछ माइनर इंजरीज आई हैं, लेकिन एहतियातन और बेहतर उपचार के लिए उन्हें हायर सेंटर रेफर किया गया है ताकि जल्द से जल्द स्वास्थ्य लाभ हो सके।
सर, एक्सीडेंट कहाँ पर हुआ है?
एक्सीडेंट का जो स्पॉट है वो नारसन चौकी से लगभग 1 किलोमीटर रुड़की की ओर ये घटनास्थल है। वहाँ से अभी कार को क्रेन की मदद से हटा दिया गया है ताकि यातायात सुचारू रूप से चल सके।
So the police, they're saying that from the information that they have till now, the reason seems to be that Rishabh Pant dozed off, and that's why he lost, the car then lost balance, after which it hit the divider and then the car caught fire. The police also said that he has gotten some minor injuries. His condition, though not serious currently, and the hospital has also confirmed, saying that his condition is stable. That's what the police has also been saying, that there are injuries, but the condition is not serious and he is being treated at the hospital. Now, those are visuals that you're seeing of the burn injuries on Mr. Pant after that car caught fire. So there are injuries that he has, burn injuries that he has on his back as well. Vedant is joining us now. And Vedant, we just heard the police also confirming that the primary reason seems to be that Rishabh Pant dozed off while he was driving.
That's right, and we're also being told that he has sustained injuries to his head, knee and shin as a result of the accident. And as per Max Hospital sources, we're being told that there could be a fracture in his leg as well, and that is something that is mentioned in the referral as well. Now remember, Pant was driving his Mercedes car, which met with an accident, and the car collided with the divider and caught fire while he was traveling from Delhi to Uttarakhand. In fact, the DGP of Uttarakhand, Ashok Kumar, has confirmed that the cricketer was alone in the car at the time of the accident, and he broke the windscreen to, in fact, escape from the car after it caught fire. So, of course, it's mere luck that he could escape from the car. And the DGP also said that the accident took place at around 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and the incident actually took place at Mohammadpur Jat, which is near Roorkee. And according to, we are also being told by sources that he dozed off, as you rightly mentioned, while driving, and as a result, the car collided and caught fire. Now, remember, He was part of the Indian team that had won the Test series against Bangladesh, and he was recently dropped from the T20 team announced for the series against Sri Lanka, and was supposed to join the National Cricket Academy for strength and conditioning because of his injuries as well. Now, what my colleague Rika Roy has also reported, that he was going to surprise his mother, in fact, post-Christmas. So that's what we're being told, and he met with this unfortunate accident on the way.
Right, Vedant, thanks for joining us. And as Vedant was pointing out, that his condition currently is not serious, is what the hospital is saying. Let's just listen in to what the doctor who's treating Rishabh Pant has to say.
हॉस्पिटल में आए हैं और इनिशियली डॉक्टर्स की टीम उनकी देखभाल कर रही है, अंडर इवैल्यूएशन है वो, और कुछ जांचों के बाद ही हम आगे डिटेल बता पाएंगे। और फिलहाल वो स्थिर हैं और ऐसी कोई चिंता की बात अभी लग नहीं रही है। डॉक्टर्स की टीम पूरा इवैल्यूएशन कर ले, उसके बाद एक डिटेल मेडिकल बुलेटिन उसके बाद दे सकेंगे। कर रहे हैं, क्या बात हुई, कुछ बताया, कॉन्शियस हैं, क्या कुछ? जी, अभी टीम उनसे बात भी कर रही है और उनके कहे अनुसार उनको जहाँ के ऊपर चोट है उस हिसाब से वो इवैल्यूएशन भी कर रही है।
Right, so Rishabh Pant there has sustained injuries and its condition right now is not serious, fortunately. But those visuals that you're seeing on your screen, on your bottom right corner, you're seeing how the car was left after hitting the divider and then catching fire. This happened after Rishabh Pant dozed off while he was driving at around 5:30 a.m. in the morning. And after that, his car hit the divider and then it got fire and it completely, as you can see, it's completely destroyed. On your left hand side, on the top left of your screen, you're looking at the injuries that Rishabh Pant has. He has injuries on his head. He also has burn injuries on his back. He also has injuries on his shin, and there could be a fear that there could be a fracture on his legs as well. We'll have to find out whether that we'll have to find out an update on that from the hospital. But the hospital is saying that they're still trying to assess the situation. The treatment is currently underway, though his situation is not serious currently. But though he was travelling from Delhi to Uttarakhand, this incident happened in Roorkee, and he was travelling from Delhi to Uttarakhand to surprise his mother, and he was driving his Mercedes car, and that is what met with this accident near Roorkee in Uttarakhand. The police says that the cricketer was alone in the car at the time of the accident, and he broke the windscreen to escape from the vehicle after it caught fire. So that's why you can see that the vehicle is completely destroyed, but Rishabh Pant managed to get out of it in time. He broke the windscreen of the car to get out as soon as it caught fire after hitting that divider. Now, he has sustained injuries to his head, knee and shin as a result of this accident, and there could also be a fracture in his leg, and he's currently being treated at the Max Hospital in Dehradun. The police says that the incident happened at around 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and according to what Pant said, he dozed off while driving, and as a result of that, the car collided with the divider and then it caught fire. Now, he was moved to the Roorkee hospital first, but now he's being treated at the Max Hospital. Now, remember, he was part of the Indian team that won the Test series against Bangladesh 2-0 earlier this month, and this injury, there are some that are fearing that could this injury lead to any sacrifice on his career front? Could this impact his career and hurt it significantly? Ricky Ponting has also tweeted on this, saying that thinking of Rishabh Pant and hope you're on the mend and back on your feet soon. So other sportsmen also hoping for Rishabh Pant's quick recovery. It is important to point here that his condition is not currently serious, and he is being treated at a hospital. Now, we also joined by Rika Roy, my colleague, who's joining us for more details on this. Rika, I think one of the fears is that if he could possibly get a fracture and whether that could prove to be hurtful for his career. Currently, the hospital says that the condition is stable. He has sustained some injuries, but there's no confirmation on that fracture. What all do we know till now?
Hi, Priyanshi. We heard from one of the doctors in the hospital that the orthopedic doctors and the plastic surgeons are attending to Rishabh Pant at the moment. What we have heard is that he has sustained some injuries on his shin, on his knee, and in his back. There are pictures that we have been showing to our viewers of his back being burnt because of the fire that broke out, and that caused him to that caused him to break the windshield of the car and to evacuate from there. It was a very, very narrow escape given the kind of accident that happened. The car, the Mercedes that he was in, hit the divider, and thereafter it went up in flames. And given the extent of the crash, it was a very narrow escape for Rishabh Pant. Right now, as we are hearing, he's being treated at Max Hospital in Dehradun, and the injuries may not be serious enough to end his career. Remember, he is the top wicketkeeper batsman in the country, almost a certainty in the Test team, though he has been dropped from the ODI and the T20 teams. We'll really have to wait and see after the injury assessment as to how long Rishabh Pant has to remain outside of Indian cricket. But for the moment, everyone's hoping to know what is the extent of his injury and how fast he can heal. He was going home during the New Year's break. He spent a good time in Dubai with the Dhoni family. He was there for Christmas, and he was going to his hometown, Roorkee, to surprise his mother over the New Year. But that didn't happen. He met with an accident. It seems that while he was driving early this morning from Delhi to Dehradun, he dozed off for a few seconds, and then his car hit the divider, causing this serious accident.
Right, Rika. Of course, all of us hoping that he gets fine soon. The police saying, the police and the hospital authorities as well saying that his condition is stable, though he has sustained some injuries on his head, on his shin and his legs. So, of course, we hope that he gets fine soon.